Hello, how are you doing? How is everything going? I hope everything's going all right with you. Welcome to Come Chat with Me and Knit. It is that time. Today, I think, is Thursday, July 2nd, 2020. So, what have you guys been up to? Go ahead and comment. What have you been up to lately? What is your plans for today? Today, I think, what do I have planned for today? Pay bills. I do all my bills online. Knit. Oh, I got a sale on Poshmark. So I have to package that and mail that off to my customer. And we'll see what else happens today. Still staying COVID safe, staying in as much as possible, only going out when needed. And life goes on. So, how have you guys been doing? So, as you can see, doing a project. You know what I've been focusing a lot on are neck warmers. And here's a whole bag of them neck warmers. This is how many I've made in the last couple of days. And, a neck warmer is a scarf that you wrap around your neck. It's very short, so they're about 4 inches wide, no more than 4.5 inches wide, and then they wrap around your neck. So that's what you have here. And if you hear any noise, I think somebody's in the kitchen. I'm in the TV room. So that's what we're doing. So grab your needles. Like I always say, grab your needles and let's go ahead and knit and chat. So I'm getting ready to wrap up this project, but everything's been going pretty well with me. I haven't discussed it at all on my channel, but I have a condition that every 28 days I have to take an injection. So yesterday was my injection day, and usually after my injection, I just kind of chill for about 3 days, even though that's what I do anyhow. So that was yesterday, and today is a chill day. So I just kind of just let my body just, absorb the meds and just kind of quietly chill. So, yeah, if you hear a lot of noise, somebody's in the kitchen, but that's okay. We're going to continue. So today I'm getting ready to wrap up this project. What I'm doing is taking red, this little red ball from another project, and I am creating using, I like to use all my yarn. So all my neck warmers are made with a soft acrylic. And like I said, their width is very short, about maybe 4 to 4.5 inches. The lengths are usually anywhere between 50 or more inches long. And the whole purpose of a neck warmer is to wrap it around your neck to specifically keep your neck warm. So that's where they are. So there you go. And I may drop in the description where they're located. So how have you been feeling? Um, I think it was, I don't know what day it was, but I actually overdosed on the news because all the numbers are going up. So I decided to just kind of see what's going on because I do not watch the news. And too much news causes too much depression. So, but how are you doing? How are you handling this whole situation? Tell me in the comments. What do you do to stay positive? Between my houseplants, knitting, mm, my businesses, I sell on Poshmark and Mercari. Between Bible reading, praying, and keeping up with people, I think that one of the positive things about this whole pandemic is that it has forced me to keep up with people because I'm not really a phone person, but I talk a lot on the phone, just checking in on people, making sure they're all right, coworkers, that type thing, family. Because we were really, especially with the numbers going up, we're really not going to be mingling. We did the other day, my sister, my son-in-law, my sister and her husband, my daughter, my son-in-law, my two grandsons, myself, and her brother. We got together and we did a surprise birthday party for my daughter at her house in the basement. We were very conscious, social distance, and we haven't been together practically all year. So, to say that with the numbers going up, we won't be doing that again. And we'll see what happens around Christmas time. If all this is kind of quiet, we may get together for Christmas and we may not. So we are being very safe as a family because, I'm hearing about how families are getting it, and families are getting it because of them congregating around each other. So we definitely don't want to do that because a lot of us have pre-existing conditions and we just want to keep the family safe. What are you doing as far as family? Do you guys all live together? Do you fellowship together? Or are you keeping family apart and just doing a lot of FaceTime, texting, emails, phone calls? So, so that's what we're doing. So right now, you got some tea, go ahead. And yes, this is a Christmas mug that says nice. And I have another one that says naughty. And this year I was like, I like my cups. I'm keeping them out all year. In this cup I have black tea. I have Earl Grey with bergamot. I love that tea. Right now that's all I have is tea. Sometimes I do put brown sugar and half and half. But today I don't do that. I do that sometimes. Right now, today is just tea. So it's very good. So what do you put in your coffee cup? Is it coffee like it's intended to be, or what do you do? You put green juice or do you put tea? And what kind of tea do you drink? Go ahead and talk to me in the comments. So for those of you that grabbed your needles, what are you making today? What are you completing? I'm about to wrap this one up because my ball of yarn is getting low. So I'm trying to get to the very end and just have enough to go ahead and um, sign off or knit it off or take it off the needle. So, but yeah, are you guys staying away from the news? Are you turning off the TV so you don't get depressed and overly anxious? Because 2020 has been a whopper of a year and we have no idea how it's going to go. At the end of the day, I don't want to get into a lot of news talk and politics, but, want to stay safe. Know there is a virus, and some people haven't had good results with it. And my prayers and my thoughts go out to all those families that have been negatively impacted by COVID-19. But the news, all I'm going to say is our fake news, our drama news, our news that wants to create, our news that is creating fear and anxiety in all of us. And that's all I'm going to say right now. So my choices are right now I have YouTube on. I don't watch the news a lot. I may check in periodically, but like all day yesterday, I didn't watch any news. And it was just so good to me because then that way, you don't get that pre-made anxiety. We have enough issues just in our lives alone But to have a governmental anxiety added to a pandemic, protests, riots, and an election year. Wow. So, all is good. You know, school's getting ready to start. There's a lot of anxiety around that because so far they're going to open up the classrooms. I'm a homeschool mom. I homeschooled my daughter and my son. My daughter just turned 40 June 30th, and my son is 34. And I homeschooled them. So I am very much about keeping the kids at home. But I do realize that is not the, what do I want to say? That's not what most people can do. I was blessed enough to be a stay-home mom, and my husband went out and worked and provided. I stayed home, took care of the family, educated my children, took care of the household. That's something I wanted to do, and that's something me and him talked about, and we chose. So, whoops, it looks like I'm about done. I don't know if I can do another lap. I don't know. What do you think? I gotta finish this off. I don't think I can. I'm gonna have to finish this off and then I gotta see if it's long enough. Or do I want it longer? I think it's long enough. So, because I wanted this one to be, it's leftover red. So right now, you know, my prayers go out to the families because most families are either single parent or a mom and two parents with that have to work. So, and we didn't go to college to become teachers. So, and the kids really want to go to school. So, like my grandsons, they really, really, really want to go to school because they miss that whole camaraderie, the friendship, and learning from their teachers. So, and that's something that was actually snatched from them with no warning. The last day my grandsons went to school was Friday the 13th, March 13th, 2020. That's the last day my grandsons have seen school. So that's March, April, May, June 13th. 3 complete months. And we're going into July. I think school is um, scheduled to start the first part of August. In my daughter's district, they're choosing, you can either choose to keep your kids home and do online learning, or they can go to the classroom. They have 9 weeks, what do I want to say, 9 week windows. So, like right now, if you choose that they go to school for 9 weeks, they'll go to the building. If you choose for them to be at home and do online, they'll do that for 9 weeks. And then the next 9 weeks, you can change and actually have your child go to school or go online or keep what you have. But are we ready to put the kids in the population? I was very upset when I heard, I won't name drop, but someone in Congress, in the Senate, they were debating whether to open the school system, and he had the audacity to say, well, kids don't get COVID. The report says only 1%. Oh my gosh, they can't catch it or spread it. Okay, a virus does not have a label on it that says you get it and you don't. You spread it, but you don't. That's not how viruses work. I'm a biology major, two majors, biology and chemistry. That's not how it works. That's what I went to college for. So, in saying that, we got to pray for our kids. Our kids have been sheltered at home, and now we're putting them out there. According to the news, the numbers are going sky high, as I said, according to the news. I didn't say that was fact. I said according to what they're feeding us. And so my prayer is that everybody be safe, the teachers, the principal, and the kids. We'll see how this plays out because as I speak right now, things are going up, hospitals are filling up, and things are starting to close back up again in certain locations. So we'll see how it goes. Still have time. We have all of July. I think my daughter says she has to make her decision whether the kids do online or go to school by July 10th. And she's already made up her mind if they do go to school, they will not be riding the bus. So that would keep them safe in that layer. So, but enough of that. Just wanted to check in right now to make sure you're doing fine. And don't forget, it's all about you, your mental health, and your physical health. Some of my regimens is I try to keep myself very positive. It's all about what you put in, what you see, what you hear, and what you say. And so I focus very much on making sure I'm watching positive things, that I'm listening to positive things, that I'm reading positive things. And when I speak positive. This is how I'm keeping myself healthy. These are suggestions for you. Something else I do, I take B12, D3, zinc, and iron. Those are some of the supplements I do take. I'm very focused on eating a lot of fruit and vegetables, eating healthy, and and just really making sure I don't allow toxic people or information, negative people or information to enter into my world, my space, my home, my life. And that's a 24-hour job during what's going on in the world. So that's where I've always loved to knit. Knitting is something I relax. This is where something I can sit back and just kind of relax and not think. And if I do think, it's more positive. It leads me to prayer. It leads me to really, I'm so focused on making these items, and I love picking the different colors. Like right now, here's my leftover yarn. So my leftover yarn right now from the main projects I'm using to recreate. So I have so much fun mixing the colors as you saw over there in the other bag, the different colors. And I am, so it's something I created. In the process, the neck warmers is creating a new business, another stream of income that is helping me not focus on the negative, the toxic information, things going around. Not saying that I need to know what's going on, but not all day, every day with the TV constantly. No, no, stop doing that. Nothing positive is going to come on with that in the background all day. No. So I encourage you to create. Any way you create, this is my way. You may paint. Oh my gosh. And you know what? Just tidying up my house and doing different things around the house that keeps you, whatever you do, you have to stay busy in your mind, in your space. Like I said, I'm creating a very safe, positive home. What's going on outside the doors, I cannot control, but I sure can control what's going on in the inside. Is everything perfect? Most of the time. Are there days when it's just not going well? Yeah. There's some days I'm just like, oh my gosh, stop it, stop it, stop it. So, oh, I hope I have enough. I don't know, I'm running out. So I was afraid of that. So I may have to add another color up here just to, because I think I'm not going to have enough yarn to knit the neck warmer off of the needle. So I'm going to have to pick another color to put with it. I don't know with the, I'll have to look. Let me get done with this row. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for coming on. If you have listened to me all the way up this far, thank you. You know, this channel is just all about giving you suggestions. Let's helping each other to get through whatever's going on in life. Just knitting and chatting. That's all. Nothing fabulous. No. And I decided to do it my way. Yeah, sometimes the lighting is not right, and sometimes, you know, my backdrop. I always told you, if you see the turtle, I'm in my office. I'm in my TV room, in my recliner. I spend a lot of time in here, and yeah. Go ahead and subscribe, like, turn on your notifications, and go ahead and comment. I want to hear what's going on with you. What do you do during this pandemic to keep yourself positive, healthy, and sane? Tell me in the comments. What kind of craft are you doing? Do you paint? Do you make jewelry? Do you have an online business? Do you sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy? You know, what do you do? Cool. If you're into exercising, hula hooping, what do you do? Go ahead and comment. Let's go ahead and have a conversation. So I'm getting ready to sign off because I got to focus on what's the next color. You know, I might sign off. I might leave you here with me. What's the next color? Yeah, I might keep you here so you can help me choose the color. You might see me choose the color because I'm truly going to run out of yarn. Or I might just go ahead and sign off and I'll see you on the next video. So thank you for joining me. Keep it positive, stay safe, and be kind. Talk to you later. Bye.